What's up, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube? It's your girl, Queen C, and I'm back today with another Ask Queen C video. So I'm going to just go ahead and look at the computer and jump right into it. It says, Dear Queen C, I just want to say I love your videos and I hope you keep up the good work. You always keep it 100. Thank you. I am a black female and I have an issue with some of my fellow black women out here. I don't understand why some of us black women feel the need to be loud and ratchet. I hate going out in public and being around my fellow black females because they're always being loud, rude, cursing, and acting like a fool. I think it's bad enough that we are stereotyped as it is. Do you think these actions contribute to black women being criticized and stereotyped? I would love to hear your response on this. Thank you, Talisha. Well, Talisha, yes. Actually, you almost read my mind. I was thinking of doing a video a few days ago. My daughter and I we were shopping at Marshall's, and there was this female in there, and she was on the cart. She was pushing a cart, and she was on the phone, and she was so loud and so ignorant and ratchet. Like, me and my daughter, we were just looking at her like, why? You know, she was in the store, she was on the phone, she's like, I don't give a fuck, and you know, he got me all twisted and blah 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 blah, like fuck him, and you know, or it ain't my fault he owes this much money and blah blah, if he got his fucking life together. It's like, okay, you know, your phone conversations, everybody does not have to be on your phone conversation. You know, certain things are just not meant for certain places. But, you know, I like to call women that do this now. Of course, I don't think all black women are ratchet. I don't think all black women are loud and obnoxious. You know, you'll see me on the video and I'm being very vocal and stuff like that on my videos because I'm trying to get a message across. You know, but we set the tone for how people view us. And when I'm in the stores and stuff like that, I'm not loud. I'm not obnoxious. You know, I browse. I do what I need to do. You know, and I'm out of there. You know, I'm not sitting up there having long, loud ass conversations on my phone talking about Day and them and fuck this and fuck that. And, you know, I'm not doing any of these things. You know, if I'm provoked, that's when I'm vocal. You know, that's when you'll hear me cuss somebody the hell out, or that's when you'll hear me get with somebody. But if, like, you know, if I'm in a professional environment or something like that and I have an issue with somebody, I know how to clean it up. I know how to get my point across without cursing and stuff like that. But when I'm doing my videos, I'm passionate. So, you know, when the majority of these black women that we see, you know, behaving like this, I like to call that the peacock syndrome. And the reason why I say that is because you notice when, even though this is what male peacocks do, you notice when a peacock spreads its wings and, you know, it puts on this display, it's trying to get attention. It's saying, look at me. Hi, here I am. Look at me. You know, so I tend to realize that a lot of times when females do stuff like that, they are starved for attention. So they're saying, look at me, see me, hear me. But the problem is that they don't realize that when they're doing that, they are actually asking for negative attention because they're presenting themselves as negative. They're not secure within themselves to say, you know, I'm cool with myself. I don't need attention, or I'm cool with myself enough to know that I will get the positive attention that I need. You know, they need for somebody to see them. They need to feel validated. They need to have attention and people focused on them. And they can't get it just being their normal selves, or they don't feel as though they're getting enough just being their normal selves. So they act out and they act like a fool. And I know a lot of females are sitting there saying, I don't care if anybody looks at me. I don't care who's watching me. I don't need nobody's attention and blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, some of you are just loud and ignorant for no reason, okay? But it's not attractive. It's not cute. People look at you, like my favorite word is roaches, like when I was talking about like moving into a new community with a new attitude. Like, you know, to me, when I see women act like that, I look at them like they're roaches. I'm looking at them like, ew, must you? And I know a lot of men are looking the same way. Because let me tell you something. When you act like that, When you act like that, you are not going to attract the professional male. You are not going to attract the virtuous male. You're not going to attract a godly man. What you're going to attract is a bum, a thug, somebody who, don't mind laying up on your couch and scratching his balls while you're at work and your kids are at school eating up all their snacks and not getting up until 5 o'clock in the damn evening to go outside and not pay you a damn bit of money. Those are the type of men that you attract. You won't attract a nice man. You won't attract good attention. All you're bringing forward is nothing but negative attention to yourself. When you act like that, people don't want to be near you. They don't want to be around you unless they're like-minded people and they're ignorant too, and they don't mind being loud and obnoxious. But regular people, they don't want to be near you. They don't even want to live next to you. You are the type of people, when you act like that in stores, we know you act like that at home. We know you act like that in front of your house. So we don't want to be your neighbors. We don't want to stand next to you in line. We don't want to be in stores with you because you're ignorant, and all you're doing is portraying an ignorant energy. So yes, I do think that it causes Black women to be stereotyped because I shop in mixed environments, mixed neighborhoods and stuff like that, where there's all types of different people. I don't see a bunch of white women acting like this. I don't see a bunch of other races acting like this. I see a lot of our people of color behaving like this, and it's like, for what? Like, have some damn dignity. Silence, like Martin used to say, silence, like, stop doing that shit. It's unattractive. It makes you look like you have no home training, like a ghetto birdie, like you walking around flapping your wings and, yeah, girl, because I don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck you, fuck them, fuck everybody. Like, why does that make you feel like you are portraying yourself in an orderly fashion? Does it make you feel like you're getting hurt? Does it make you feel like somebody is scared of you? Because now, don't get it twisted. I've had situations where I've actually, been shopping, and I've come across ignorant ass women like that, and they think because I'm a petite woman and I'm quiet and stuff like that, they can bump into me and not say excuse me and stuff like that, and I will check you. But if you want to get rowdy and all rah and shit like that, you're gonna be doing that by yourself, because you're beneath me when you act like that. If you don't know to have enough common sense to say excuse me, if you don't know to have enough common sense to keep your kids under control, if you don't have enough common sense to do those kind of things, you will get checked. And I don't care how loud you can get, how quick you can roll your neck and shrug your shoulders and try to act like you manning up on something. I don't give a fuck about all that, because guess what? Queen C is too pretty to be out in the streets fighting. You're not going to mess up my face because you mad at the world. You're not going to do stupid shit to try to have me messed up because you mad at the world. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to call the cops on your ignorant ass. Now, if you put your hands on me, that's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother situation. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I will fight your ass back. But I'm not going to just be sitting up there, and somebody didn't put their hands on me. I'm not going to sit up there and just start throwing hands because you don't know how to act in a public place. I'm not going to do that. I could go on for days about this kind of stuff, but this is my message to Black women. Black women, women of color, you are queens. Carry yourself that way, please. Carry yourself that way. Stop adding fuel to the fire. When we look at news and, we see things that are happening to us that are unfair, we getting unfair treatment and stuff like that. The first thing they like to do is they like to find the most ignorant, ratchet ass Black woman or Black man they can find and put that on the news, put that into the media to represent us all and say these are the things that we deserve, when that's not the case, when that's not true. Even a lot of our own people, they find the worst person to put on TV and let that represent us. And even Black people say, oh, I don't want nothing to do with those niggers. I don't like niggers, and they forget that, your behavior, once you're put out there into the world, your behavior is a reflection of us. Even though you don't represent all of us, you're still a reflection of us. So please, Get yourself together. That ghetto attitude, ghetto mentality, and that ghetto way of seeking attention for yourself, it's all negative. It's all so negative. And if you want us to start being treated fairly and you want to fight for those rights, you have to do it in a manner that does not consist of being ignorant and volatile. You have to do that in a more, professional manner. That's how you get heard. That's how you get your point across. But if you're trying to get your point across and all you can do is act ignorant and spew ignorance, the only point you're getting across is that you ain't shit and you don't know no better. So knock it off, please. Pull yourself together and represent. Act like the queens and kings that we are. Talisha, I hope this answered your question about what my thoughts were. I'm truly praying for our people and, trying to encourage people to do better, speak better, act better, represent themselves better, handle their business better. So, that's all I have for right now. Feel free to email me anytime at queenchrisshonda@gmail.com. You guys don't forget to subscribe to me. Don't forget to like my Facebook page, The Queen C-Hive. Like me on Instagram at Queen Chrishonda. And until next time, guys, peace.